Hey y'all. So I did find a lawyer. I'm not gonna sit and act like getting all the information that I needed, like talking to him, or even just a cease and desist was not easy. And just that first payment, shout out to my aunt for helping me. Um, so a lot of people were asking me to make a GoFundMe. It is going to be really expensive, this situation, and I may make one. Right now my aunt, like I said, she helped with the first part of it. Um, so I just don't have anything else to say about this situation. It's really draining dealing with somebody that just comes on here and lie on you, like really heavily lie on you, and you know them. Um, he's very confident, right? Very confident in this case, winning this case. But he said I need to think about what I want to get out of it. Do I want to sue her and just make a point of her, or do I want to sue her and take her for every dime because she's harming my family, she's affecting my brand and stuff like that? So I'm gonna sit on this. I don't know. A part of me just wants to do what I need to do to protect my family. Um, I did tell him that I don't really care about the money. I know that sounds crazy, but in reality, I'm just like, I could just do the money and you, you win, you have it all. Like, I know that sounds crazy, but that's really where I'm at. It's not even about the money. Um, so I may make a GoFundMe. If you want to donate, you're not obligated to go towards this lawyer to help, because this is not an hour is $400. So y'all let me know. I mean, I don't know. My mind's all up in the air. Like, a part of me is just like, I don't know. So yeah, it's really draining. It's raining. No, it's still raining. It's still raining. Okay. Well, no, go to your bathroom. Go to your bathroom. So yeah, that's what everything that's going on. I just think it's sad that people think that they're so untouchable. It's sad. Anybody in this world is touchable. So, like, people need to tread softly and think about what they say about people, especially when there's a community of people that are willing to help. So, yeah, that's just pretty much. I'm kind of just tired, y'all. I'm really drained from this. Sitting here, being on not FaceTime, what's it called? A Zoom call, and sitting here and responding to the freaking having to sign stuff and just do all this. I'm really mentally drained, because you just sit here and you're just like, you're listening to all this stuff and you're like, oh my God, like, this is just so much. And then you're having to just tell the entire story. I'm drained. So you don't want more money, but your supporters can continue to fund your needs. I don't want the money. Like, I don't know why people think I would want it. If I wanted the money, I would have said, oh, I'm gonna do a cash app or something. Like I said, everyone's saying, like, can you do something? We can donate. All that I think of is a GoFundMe, something that's not sitting in my hands, so people will feel comfortable. So that's just if I decide to go. I don't know. My mind is just all over the place with this, because it's just like, it's a lot of money initially. And it won't be coming from her. Like, she'll be losing money. But he was telling me, it's ways. It might say she doesn't have the funds, like, really at all. It'll come out monthly. like she can do a payment plan type stuff. But I don't, we did the first part, and I paid for the first part, and that was all that needed to be done right now. Like I said, I haven't came to a conclusion. Whew. Even pertaining her address and stuff like that. Like that was a lot. Today has been draining. I did my, little workout. I didn't even get to sit down and edit because I've been dealing with the legal part. Like I'm trying to be more smart about how I move because, like I said, I did do something by getting on here and I said what I said, and he even said, you should have said that, even though I know you said that anger, you shouldn't have said it. But honestly, I'm not making no money from those videos. That video, though, especially the last two ones that I did. I think I did like 2 lives. Yeah, not even the apology one. I just went ahead and just removed it. I don't feel like going back and forth. And then plus, he just suggested it. Do you guys realize that she has done this before to Chrissy, or people's going to act like they forgot? Said the same thing about daughter. It's on Destiny's Reacts. But she doesn't have any money, so it's not worth spending your money to do it. See, that's where I'm sitting on. Like, is it really worth? I'm like, I get what you're saying. It's not worth it, but then at the same time, is it worth it? Like, if you like really dig deep, because I already spent some money. I already spent some, and I did not need to spend that. I spent some, and my aunt helped me. But is it really worth it? That's why I say it comes into like it's not about the money. It's not about the money. If I can't personally get her page taken down by myself, I feel like I have to go this way. She does not deserve her page, and I hate to be like that. But like that, this is just beyond me. She has a pattern of hitting below the belt. Her comments are off too. Yeah, it is what it is. I feel like she said if you sue, if you don't want the money, then basically what do you want? It's more so proving her wrong, making an example of her. It could be many other content creators that get out here to have a problem. They have a friend on this platform, and the friend decides, I want to go on a rampage for money and views and 100K subscribers. So it's more of making an example of the stuff that this person put out on this internet. I really want to make an example of her. I know it sounds crazy and probably like, you should want the money. You should want the money. But and then plus it's more so my child, like, not even child, children. Like, it's about them. And that's where I'm just like, ugh, it's my kids. She needs to be kicked off of social media. Well, if people are going and subscribing to Sis's channel instead of reporting it, she's not going to get kicked off. In reality, I will have to like physically do what I need to do to make her go away. Like it's just that. Like, same thing about Chrissy's daughter. So you're about to sue Olivia. I'm gonna do anything that I can by all means necessary. Like I said, I'm just going back and forth. That was it was a pretty penny. Like, I'm not gonna say, like, shout out to my aunt for helping me, because I just, You know how you just get backed up in the corner and you're just like, this is crazy. Like, this is crazy. So, yeah. And just, I don't even want to speak. I don't want to say this individual name. Let's not say her name in the comments because I don't want it to affect what I got going on. But that certain individual has a problem and saying I'm going to pray for her child or something like that. Whatever was said, and we need to continue to pray. Like, we need to continue to pray for them. Well, I'm not gonna put that. We're not gonna put God in this perspective. Like, they don't even need a prayer. So we're just gonna and let things fall in place. Sorry for her reaction, but not sorry for her actions. You know, people are just like I said. They're letting the fact that they got 100K get to their head. It's getting to her head. Oh my God, they're exploiting your situation. It's sick. It is sick. Some of these people are trying to run me off of YouTube. Um, they think that I'm supposed to be afraid. I'm more angry than anything. I would not be afraid. I would never be afraid. I know that I won't lose my children. I know my children aren't going anywhere. It's just their character. It's their image that people are putting on here. Not even people, that individual is putting out. It's more than just, you know, what they said. I think it's what this one and the seriousness on her face when she says it. It's just, at the end of the day, my case is a solid case. Everything about it, both cases, CPS too. They see everything. Everyone's seeing everything. This is the best type of revenge. I'm proud of you. Thank you, Jocelyn. Yeah, Holly, I'm tired of just going back and forth because this is what going back and forth is what they want, right? It's not what I want. Especially not talking about my kids, lying on them. Like, everything I've come on this platform and said is nothing but facts. You know? So I guess the facts hurt so bad that you had to lie on my children. But the facts were already there. And it is what it is. But talking about my kids, lying on their names, Jazz, what's the revenge? I'm lost. Jazz, report Destiny Reacts. Wait, what? Repost Destiny Reacts video on your community tab. She has no filter, no remorse, and what? And nobody's off limits. We all have seen that. This is the second child. She said this is wild. Yeah, so if you're new and you're just seeing the situation, they stated it happened to my first child, and then they stated it happened to another child. And it's kind of confusing because, like, I was listening to the story that they were saying, because when she first came on this platform, she was very heavy on the fact that the reason why we fell out was because I was being domestically abused. And then she turned around and said the reason why we fell out and we had our argument was because of my kid. Like, I'm just like, which story are you gonna go with? Stick with a storyline, and you need to pursue that storyline. If you're gonna go make money, why would you switch it? I think it's because she knew that I didn't care what she said about me and his relationship. I think that's why, because you literally led back months ago with we fell out because basically he was doing this to her, da da da. And then now I'm like, why didn't you say this months ago? This is what happened. Oh, I sat on this because it wasn't my place to say it. But yet she still came on here and talked about it. So she talked about it and said that this happened and then something else happened. And I'm just like, if something like this happened to me as a child, not at this extent to what Sis is saying, because mine's happened, I'm sexually assaulted whenever I was at a friend's house. And I instantly, y'all don't understand the levels of what I went through. As a child, I remember like yesterday, she said, my teammate, she begged me, hear me out. She got on, not here. She sat in my face, let me say that, and begged me not to tell her mama, not to say anything. You know how scared I was? So I went when she wasn't looking. My mom, I don't know where she was at that moment. It was really, really late at night. I called her. Of course, I'm gonna get a hold to Philip. That's when I was with Philip. I actually got a hold to him first. Him first, or was it his mom? I got a hold of Philip's mom. I didn't even get a hold of Philip. I got a hold to his mom, and I called her crying, and I told her, and she instantly called 911. They came to where I was at, and then also she went and woke. I think she either went and woke my mom up. My mom was asleep because I was spending the night at somebody's house. She begged me not to tell because she didn't want to get in trouble. I got begged not to speak. Do you think that I would not speak if something like this happened to my children? So, yeah. I told myself I'm not going to cry when I talk about this because y'all don't know what it's like being put in that position. You're begging someone to tell their mom to say that you need help, something happened to you, and then you turn around. If you say something, they're not going to be a friend or some shit. Why would I do something like that to my own child? She's basically saying I manipulated her. I would never do that to my child and say, don't get on this platform and say something. Not platform or go to anybody and say something happened to you. My kids are happy. Nothing's ever happened to them. If something did, I'll be front row and center ready to fight. That's just that. This is why people should never have their children on the internet for anything. Kids are not entertainment. It's exploding, in my opinion. Exactly, that's what they want. Grown adults having conversations about minors. That's all sick. Trying to make money off of serious false allegations. You stood up for your kids, reacted like any mother would. I'm sure you're drained. Whether if it's true or not, Jazzy, she dragged it to the internet for days, and you should take some downtime for you. That's what she wants. Sis wants me to have downtime. Sis wants me to chill. She don't want me to make money. That's what she wants, and that's not what I'm gonna give to her. Whether you delete the video or not, at the end of the day, you still have people recording every mood you make. That's why I said move in silence. When you make threats, yesterday, I can hold on. My kids are loud. Hey. Okay. My bad. I was having to have a talk with them. So I was on the phone. I don't know if you think I was on the phone. But yeah, that's my thing. Like, I've been through what I've been through, and I had a friend, and this is another thing. Why would I lie about something like that? What I went through? I've never told that girl what I went through. And why would I even laugh about something like that? The fact that that's the thing, like, we said we were gonna make up a story. I how can I make up something and it was documented? It was documented. Hold on, let me see something. It was documented. Police records. Did I even? I don't think I wasn't even on, so I'm about to see something. I'm gonna ask her if I can have her permission to talk. If she can talk. One of my best friends, she knows about it. How do I? Am I on the right page? What page am I on? Oh, that's my switch accounts. She knows about what I went through. You know, because she was mad at the other girl because she was our teammate. Hold on, let me ask her for her permission first, because I don't put nobody on here. I got their permission. I don't know. It's ringing. I don't even know it's ringing. I need my other phone. I think I got her phone number in that phone. I'm calling her on Facebook right now. I wonder what else do we talk on. I have a bad habit of not saving people numbers in this phone. Let me see something. See if she sent it to me in a text and a message in here. I remember talking to her. I called her that day. I was so like dealing with everything on social media. You get tired sometimes. Hold on, Dr. Kiss Doctors are calling me. Okay, thank you. Uh-huh. I'm gonna just send her a text and tell her to call me. So yeah, I was gonna just wish she would answer. I don't know. I think it's her numbers in my other phone. What other app? We were writing on another app, but I don't know which one. But my thing is, if she calls, I'll just go back live for y'all. If she calls, mom, get off. But my thing is it muted? Oh no. You know, why would I lie about something like this? And why would I sit here and downplay a situation like this when I was in a situation similar to it, to where a friend was actually telling me don't tell her mom, begging me. And when I tell you there was so much tension on that basketball court, I didn't know how to really be around her. It took a lot. And you know what's crazy? Of course, I'm not going to know who it was. I ended up eventually forgiving her because I'm that person. I don't hold a lot of grudges like that. I forgave her and I just thought, like, okay, we're adults now. Like, but I don't talk to her, you know? Um, mm-mm. I could, like, really, I mean, if people really wanted to dig, they can go dig. Hold on, let me pull. Maybe I should call my mom. Hold on. It's a goddamn gnat in here. I think my mom didn't answer. I'm calling her back. Yeah, I don't think her phone is, like, on. Whatever. When she calls Jania or my mom, who cares? That damn gnat. It's my fault because I had a banana peel over here. But do y'all see that damn gnat? I saw it. It got in my face because I was eating a banana, and that's where they come whenever it's fruit anywhere. But like I said, there's nothing that I would come on here and lie about when it comes to something so I don't know. It's just sickening at this point. I'm sorry, like, you know, I'm not gonna come on here and lie. I'm not. The usage errors. Oh, her name. It's already been fixed. I mean, I just posted the first one and just didn't feel like going back. Her allegations are not true, and that's not nothing to come on here and try to like, it's crazy because I'm not defending him. I'm defending my kids. That's not true. But I will say it, like, that's fucked up. Like, you know, I don't care how much you can, and it's like not enough hate in the world can make me get on here and lie about another man like that. Well, but I really do wish she would answer the phone because she went my best friend, and I just thought I had her phone number. Oh wait, is this her? No. Why does it show that her? It says Siri found. Or why doesn't it let me click on it? Siri found something, but it's not letting me click on it. It says Siri found in apps. Maybe it's connected to Facebook. But I do feel like I have. She sent it to me. I want her to pick up. Got me going through my text. Here it is. Hold on. Close the door. I don't want the TV to copyright me. Close the door. She didn't answer. I'm about to text her. Sorry, I didn't know. I thought I unmuted it. Thank you, Lan. Thank you. Like, thank you for putting that out there and letting that be known. Like, I'm not really right now. I'm not sad. I'm kind of just. I'm calm. I'm just taking it a day at a time. It's more anger. I can't say that I'm sad. I'm angry. Let me say that. It's anger. You know, it's not sad. It's anger. When you actually sit there and you watch it, and you were angry yesterday, you can be angry and display anger in different ways. I was angry at 4 o'clock in the morning. That was a different anger from when I was angry earlier that day. And then it's a different anger now because this is more of a calm angry. The first angry I saw was more of a read. The second angry was more of an angry with tears, like hatred type anger. This one is more of a just breathe, chill, laid back anger. It's obvious you would have a more expressive reaction. Give your issues to God. Please introduce your children to God. Don't allow the enemy to win. You know, I'm not trying to allow no one to win. Like, y'all don't understand. If you're not following the psychotic person or you're not seeing what she's posting and she's just like, somebody had to say it. I had to come on here and say it. It just needed to be said. Y'all don't understand how that make you feel. And, you know, people get on this platform and they're saying like, Jasmine, you shouldn't be saying this. You shouldn't say threats or you shouldn't do this. But when somebody just gets on here and they can lie through their teeth like that, it says a lot about that person. I haven't got on here and lied about nothing I've said since I've been on this bitch. This platform. I said I wasn't gonna cuss. I haven't got on here and lied about anything. You know, like everything I said, and it hit hard to where that they decided they had to lie about something. Same situation with the whole Zolo situation. You know, I can't remember verbatim what happened and stuff like that, but she thought about it, calculated situations. But people like that calculate their situations just says a lot. They're not. They're psychotic. You know, and manipulative. Like it's at its finest. Like she just her being on here and me watching, and I'm not no doctor, but I just diagnosed what a psychotic manipulative person is. Like it's there, you know. Shopping with Kim. Let me see. Why you on here talking crap? To create content, I don't have time for stuff like this. I'll delete my whole channel. And it shouldn't be like that. Dominique, you shouldn't have to run and hide because someone is just harassing and bullying you. You should be able to post your content just like they posted. You know, it's crazy. I think I seen a statement or heard. She was like, you know, there's people. She got stuff on here showing that she's a bad mom, and it's just like, people piece stuff together in my most vulnerable times does not mean I'm a bad mom. If I was really, really and truly such this horrible mom, even with all the accusations that are out here on this platform, all of the footage that people put together to persuade that make it look like I'm this horrible person, I still have my kids. Being a horrible mom, I wouldn't have them. They would be gone. And for her just to make it seem like she's just this perfect person and her kids this, her kids that, she doesn't even have them in her custody anymore. That's not a perfect mom. I'm not saying I'm perfect. I'm not saying nobody on this platform is perfect at all. But for her to just make it seem like I am just this horrible mom and I'm allowing things to happen to my children, my beautiful girls, it was mind blowing. So I will defend them. It's hard to sit here and just like I can't just sit here and just let someone continue to talk. It's hard. If I'm drained, I'm gonna drain myself defending them. Because like I said, when my best friend, well, not my best friend, one of my friends that was on my basketball team didn't want to defend me, didn't want me to say nothing when I spent the night at her house. That hurt. I was so scared. I felt so vulnerable. You talk about scared, withdraw, don't want to talk. You don't know what it felt like. I was so embarrassed. I didn't talk. And I was in what? 8th grade, I think it was. I'm trying to think. Because it was AAU. I didn't start playing at 8. It was probably 8th or 7th grade. I've only, like, reality. Hold on. Because y'all gonna get vulnerable with this. Bro, they caught complaining about who ate all the brownies. I don't know. Y'all the ones keep eating the brownies. Shit, I got sidetracked. I don't even wait. What? I got deleted. So yeah, that's pretty much. I don't even know what I was saying. Something about my friend. Well, yeah, like y'all don't understand what I went through. I had spent the night. I only spent the night. That was my first time spending the night with somebody. And then I didn't. You talk about my kids are going like. I don't see what I went through in my kids at all. Yeah, I didn't talk to nobody. I continued to play because I love basketball, and I swear it was like therapeutic. But hold on, what? I continued to play. But I didn't talk. I was quiet. I would play and I would go sit down. Didn't talk to nobody. Nobody. I even kind of like detached from Philip. I just was quiet. Talk about detached. So I would not, if something ever happened to my kids, I would not sit here and just sit on something like that. I would defend them. I'll be their voice. Why is my phone doing this? Why is it doing this? Hold on. I swear, Ava. We know you, Jazz. We know your heart. No need to convince us. I know, but I just like seeing that. She said I made up a. I made it up, and I talked to her about plotting to make. Like, why would I plot something like that and laugh at it? Like, that don't even make sense. That don't even sound like me. Plotting a sexual assault situation that happened to me before I ever met you, before I even came on YouTube. How does that even go hand in hand? This happened, and there's police records. The police came, the ambulance was there. I got hauled off in the ambulance. Like, I don't, I don't know what you want me to do. I sat in the fucking room. I had to do a lineup. Traumatized. Sat in the room. My stuff was even serious, even more serious than what she's saying. Well, I don't know what she's saying. I don't know if she's saying touched. She's just saying there was a sexual assault, I guess, on my kids. But mine was bad. So what makes you think that and then on top of that, I had someone that I wanted to help me. I'm begging my friend to tell her mama, and she didn't want to. Why would I not support my child and tell somebody if that was the case? And the way she lies easily is nasty and dangerous. Yeah, it is. I don't like the it's too easy. Josh, she was never your friend. I agree. I agree. You're a beautiful, strong woman and a wonderful mom. You have a beautiful family. Keep your head high. Keep going. You got this. Thank you, Linda. She didn't use me to get, so I'm a clear that, Melissa. She didn't use me to get my business. This is not my business. Those words, how you just worded that, this is not my business. Because if she used me to get my business, she would have put my business out there, like she said she was gonna do. This is not my business. That's why you don't have no recordings, no screen recordings, no text messages coming from my phone. That's why she's avoiding that. This is not my business. I can honestly sit here and say this is not my business. This is some made up story that she fabricated. It's just it's a disgusting one. It's disgusting. Thank you. She made up this business. Listen, Jazz, you're amazing, beautiful, talented. Love you all the above. Love you. Thank you, love. This app has her crashing out. Yeah. Touched them. Like, come on now. My kids are vocal. They will speak. And I heard other stuff that was stated. And I'm just like, and you just sit here and you're listening like I said, this is not my business. I'm listening to everything that was stated. Everything. And I'm just like, oh my God. Like she didn't it jumped to I didn't spoke to her about my when my kids was taking a bath and what? Like what are you talking about? Like and it's just like I'm not even gonna say what I want to say. Like I said I was not gonna do it because I'm trying to do something, but I'm just gonna keep it touched, as if like sexually touched. Yes, that's what she said. That's what she said. And then she used my daughter. She used my daughter and said that that's why she's so skinny, because she's traumatized. That's sick. I don't even, she said, have you asked your kids? You know how many times my kids got asked, have they been touched because of this? I don't have to be the one that, like, because people sitting here saying that I would be the one to lie. They got asked without my permission, without me there. They got asked and I didn't even know what was going to happen. She just showed up to the school, and the school, they said that they have to just allow her, you know. And she came to the watch. She called me though. And it was crazy because at first it was just my older two, then all of a sudden my younger two, I mean my twins, and then all of a sudden it was something with Legend. So that's why she came up to the YMCA, and she was like, "Oh," and then they said that I left she said something about my son at home. Just because his dad isn't involved in his life, one, does not mean that my son's getting left at home by himself. Two, there is another parent that does not live too far from me. It might not be his daddy, but one thing that annoying one is going to do is he's going to make sure that he treats him equally to the other four. He knows. They both know. They've talked on the phone. They know. So, people think that I might, she doesn't have her other four because they would fill it. But in reality, if I really need some help with something, really, I will call him. It would never be left alone. So, people think they know everything. And so they said that Legendary was, I guess, hurt or something. I don't know what was said that she said. I don't know. But so she had to come and look at him. So I stopped my workout and I had to go to the thing. And, I had to explain to childcare because they don't know. Only people that really know is like the people in the front. I had to explain stuff to childcare, and it was embarrassing. But, like, and that individual is making it seem like, I never called. You called. Your name's on one of the reports. Two, you got on your platform and insinuated something is going on with my kids and that people need to help. If you make a hashtag, and that lady was said that was disgusting. This is coming from the CPS worker. She saw it herself. She said that's disgusting. I had to send everything. She said, you made a hashtag save Ava. That is saying go call CPS, call the police, save her. You made a hashtag. I'm all right. My thing is, if you had information on him touching the kids, why wait till now and say something? I'm confused. So, Doris, it's not even just that. Like I said, if y'all been watching, we fill out. Remember, she said all the stuff up under the sun. Domestic violence, all that stuff when we fill out. I did a whole video. I wonder if I can go back and try to find it. I didn't post it because, like I said, when you're in a relationship, people don't want what's going on in our relationship, struggles and stuff. They don't want that stuff out there. Like we just didn't have no food or whatever. I spoke about all of that. When you go through stuff like that in your relationship, and then this person comes and just decide they want to talk, it was just like, okay, now what? What else can she say? You said it all, but then you said, I'm bothering you. I'm talking about you. I wasn't even thinking about you. And then she just decided to come up with this story of my child. And it made sense. She said she would go to hell. Yes, that is hell. That is hell. I would not go to hell. No, I could never. That's stooping so low that I don't think I could ever stoop that. I don't care how much I dislike somebody. I'll talk mess about you all day, but your kids, I could never put that kind of negative energy, and it's still to this day, and I don't even like this girl. I could not put that kind of energy on nobody's children, not even hers. Not even my worst enemy in the world. I could never put that kind of energy out. Never. And then, like I said, she ran with how it was just this domestic violence situation and da da da. This was then, and she even got on live. Y'all remember? I want someone to go back and replay. She was like, "Oh yeah, he's beating on her," and oh my god, like that was her storyline. And then now, if you pay attention, she shifted. It's not the same. It shifted to now it's a sexual assault basically, and then she said that it was another sexual assault. It's been almost a year. You could have made a anonymous report. You could have made you could have called. You could have if there was quote unquote screen recordings or whatever she said, you could have sent that in. And the crazy thing is if there's still time. Like why haven't she sent it in? Why don't the police have it? Forget the internet. Why don't the police have it? Because if they had it, these kids, I promise y'all, put two and two together, it equals four. They wouldn't be here. Put two and two together. Put two and two together. If if that individual had screen recordings, videos, pictures, anything, not even screen recording, we're gonna say voice recordings. That's us. I don't know how y'all do it on iPhones, but we record back and forth. If you have something that says that this happened to my child, why are you sitting on it still and you're just sitting? Just why haven't you just sent it in? And if she gets on this platform and lies that she did, then why are my kids still here? None of it makes sense. Then I'll be considered unfit. Why isn't there a report? And I've seen stuff too, and it's kind of irritating. There was just someone saying like, Chris isn't allowed to be at the house. Chris can come here as he please. That's the truth. He can come here as he please. He's on the lease in reality. He can come here as he please. There's no reports that say he cannot come in his house. There's nothing. There's no report saying he can't be around my kids. If he had any kind of record, he would not be able to do what he does. He couldn't even have a traffic ticket. He had to handle that before even applying. The one that everybody posted, he had to handle it. It was like $300 some. So for her to say, make it, and just all of this, it's just like, and I feel bad for him because it's embarrassing at your job. Because now everybody looking at you. Everybody already knows at his job because they get calls. Sis already said she called up to his job. For what? What is that going to benefit you? Now, what if he quits? What if he loses his job? Because it's so embarrassing. It's just so traumatizing. Then what? I ain't going to be able to get my little check every month. Then you're taking out a legend's mouth. Like, it's like this woman she is so miserable. She will do everything to make somebody feel what she's going through on a regular, everyday basis. And I also heard that individual said that I am lonely. How can I be lonely when I have 5 kids here? 5 and a dog. I'm not lonely. Trust me. My house is not quiet. It's never quiet. So how am I lonely? I am freaking, my kids are here all the time, full time. They leave on Friday after school, come back Sunday. There's not enough time to be lonely. I'm never lonely. I always have at least one kid in my presence. I'm never lonely. My life with my kids is full of energy. There's no loneliness over here. I'm disappointed in you. If anything, that's what I'm at. I'm disappointed in you. I'm angry at the whole situation. I'm disappointed in myself for allowing you to be in my life. And I allowed you to ruin my kid's image. I allowed this woman to ruin it by just being quiet for the shit. I was quiet for like, what, a day or two? And I just said, you know what? Sis said that she was going to expose my relationship and talk about it and put my text messages out. I called bluff. And I said, I'm defending my kids. I don't care. Put it out. Talk about it. I'm finna defend my babies. I don't care. I'll throw my damn self under the bus. We ain't had no water, okay? I told the lady that too. I don't care. What? I threw myself under the bus, for my kids. And he understood. Everyone understood the situation. I'm just... Okay. She can't have recordings of this because it never happened. Exactly. That's why there isn't that. Like, she's just gonna keep coming on here, and then her mods are gonna keep deleting stuff. And I think she said that she actually had recorded us, and I'm just like, then I would have to be on FaceTime with you. When me and him argued, we were on. We was never on FaceTime. We argued one time with you on the phone. We were yelling, but we wasn't on FaceTime. And so I'm just sitting here like, what? And then I left. That's another thing. I left. She probably has recorded their conversation. I'm not gonna say of our. So I feel like in reality, I think she has just the recordings. Like me, like y'all know, if you have an iPhone and you don't feel like texting, you just record of me just talking to her. But you're gonna get like me talking shit. Like that's why I say just whatever. Like, but what she's claiming, yeah, she doesn't have nothing. And I can sit here and say that. I can say that full-hearted, confident as ever. Chest out, head up high. I know she don't. Because if she did, if you really did, if anybody in the world had recordings that something was going on and you sat on it for a year, that says a lot about your character. But if you did have it and you would have been at one, call the police. You would have been to call the police. You would have sent it in a long time ago. A long time ago. But what did she say? It's none of her business. But her business was to get on this platform and talk about something that, no, I'm going to say talk about something. Talk about, insinuate something happened. That was her business. That's what she's saying her business was. If they had recorded it, she would have been released it. Oh, crap. Yeah, release it then. I live in her complex. The things that I've seen online are disturbing. I'm going to go to the leasing office in the morning since I'm off and show all the videos. I don't think the place is in her name. It's not. Anything for clout money. Isn't this aiding and abetting evidence? I don't know what that means, so I'm gonna just be real. Her having recording, like, does that mean like you talk about like me, like kind of get like trying to get her to put it out there? I mean, if you got evidence, she should just. If you don't want to put evidence out there, then why not just Send it in. Anything for clout. If she's recording, she's been setting you up from the beginning. I want to know what's her next move legally, because the damage has been done now. As my next move, I already did something. Like I said, I spoke to my aunt and stuff. I can't speak about everything. So that's why I'm saying things. I'm not even saying sister's name. Exactly. It's nothing to play with. You have never thought she would have did this when you were... Both of y'all knew better at this point, so blame yourself. Honestly, no, because I never just sat on the phone with her and said, let me pick up another phone and record you, or let me go to my computer and make sure I have you on speaker so I can record you. I just didn't have that kind of energy or time to do that. Like, who has time to just actually record somebody every time you talk to them on the phone? It's just too much stuff that's be talked about to just be recording all the time. Have I posted it? No, I haven't posted it. I haven't. I don't know. Because I might just do it. I think she brought that up, deflecting the fact that he's the father. Why are you still tagging my name? This is a good question. I'm going to answer this. Why did you call her in the first place when you and Chris were fighting? What was she supposed to do? This is a good question. So, me and him were like arguing. Let's say that, right? We were arguing. And usually we call a third party for to prove the other person wrong. Now, our arguments, it can come off as something serious. Like, you might think, but it was no like, help me. Oh my God. It was just like, you're a lot. Like, it was shit talking. Let's say that. Let's use that. It was shit talking. And that's that it's shit. Mess talking. I keep saying shit. Mess talking. So it wasn't like I called her, like, we're going through it, let me call her, like, let me call sis real quick. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was just like, it was mess talking. And I was like, you know what, fine, let's get a third party. I want to hear somebody else's opinion. Like, it was like that. It's not how it's being persuaded. Like, it's really just, whew. So that's why. Yeah, she is. And they haven't been friends for a while. Why now? So Sis's argument to why now is because she feels like I was talking about her, but in reality, everyone's seen who I was on, like, for craps and giggles, right? Y'all seen what was going on. And she said she's I feel like it was more so like because that was going on, and it was like, why not I jump into it too and put my 2 cents and get my views. So I think she just wanted to say something, because y'all don't understand how I felt when she came out here. I'm like, how you just get blindsided? I don't know if y'all ever just been lied on, or just, and you just looking at the person like that, but they coming to you and they're lying to you, and you're like, how can you just lie? And I don't know what you're talking about. She's like, you have been talking about me, and I'm just like, I've been talking about you. I haven't even thought about you. Like, you're the least on my mind, And I even said, who said I was talking about you? She never said anything. It's the same thing as far as this recording. It's the same thing. Who said I was talking about anybody? How old are you? Who are you talking about? is known as two-party consent state. This means that under the state law, all parties involved in private conversation must consent to conversations being recorded. And if that's the case, I will use that because honestly, that time that if we pay attention, she was in Florida. She was in Florida. She wasn't in Dallas at that point. At that point, when she came on live. She was mad because Jazz was getting her S.H.I.T together. That's the real reason. Yes. Narcissists do that. She wanted to be center of attention. Yeah. I'm sorry you're going through all of this. She's jealous. She was hating because I keep jumping. Because you was getting attention. She saw Jazz losing weight and getting fixed up and meal planning, raising her kids, and the spirit envy. Yes. She told so many lies on this internet. She never once said what you she never once said what you told whomever. As I said, I was just like, what was I saying and who did I say it to? But I kind of just, like I said, I tried to piece stuff together because I seen stuff. Like she felt some type of way because I think she thought that I was going to delete Key off my mods for her. For what? I don't talk to you. I don't have to delete anybody. I don't have to delete anybody off my mods. And I thought I personally, because I think Key popped up in my chat when I had the stuff going on with the other girl. So I think that's where that came from. Like, for real. I think that's where that came from. It is childish. I agree. And someone said I was childish. They was like, you're childish for post. So the reason for me posting everything on my platforms, on every platform, because it needs to be known. I tagged her on TikTok, but I think she reported it because they removed it instantly after I tagged her. But it needs to be known. It needs to be known what an individual is out here doing. I have people saying, oh, I follow her. I expect people to follow her, of course, and some people try to say that she never said anything, but she said it. And she's saying it every day. I said, dang, I get supporting somebody, but you can't support somebody that's on here saying the same stuff every day. That's getting on here saying, oh my God, save Ava, or whatever the heck it said. She's somewhere listed live ignoring her kids. Who are we just kids who are just there for the weekend? Someone said you really got mad when she went on Tea Times Live and she started getting all the attention. Then you came for her to get the attention shift back to you. So I don't know whose live she went on. I really and truly don't know what you're talking about. I'm not even going to act crazy. I don't care about anybody getting any attention. Whatever attention, not all attention is good attention. In reality. So I don't know what attention she went on that live and did and got whatever. But not all attention is a good attention. You think I want this kind of attention? You think I want to be on this platform every day defending my daughter? Both my daughters now? And my baby daddy? No. Who got entered? This is draining. I am mentally drained. I'm tired. I'm winded. I'm dehydrated. I am drained. But somebody has to defend them. This man, he don't fuck with YouTube like that. He don't get on here. My kids, I'm damn sure not gonna let them get on here. And for what? What do I look like putting my kids on this platform and saying, have you ever questioning them again? Have you ever been touched? Have this happened to you? What do I look like doing that? They get questioned, they got questioned twice from CPS. then you're going to get questioned, of course, from everybody else, because it's just something that's circling around now and people are doing the most. Sharing the information. You're gathering information and leaving a paper trail and video trails of the lies. Thank you. That is being told. I will file every charge. I want to say more, but I can't talk about everything. So when it comes to that part that Larisha said, or Laria, I think that was her name, Laria. But just know it's draining. So this is mentally draining me because I'm gonna do everything. I would be drained. I would come on here every day. Every time my child name is mentioned, every time you say save somebody, I don't care. Until I finally get everything handled the legal way, I'll make sure that my face is being. I'll be careful with what I say and how I say things, but I'm gonna be here because that's what mothers do. Is that they're here for their child. I'm gonna be here for both of them. Like I said, I've been in a situation. I've been in a situation. She texted me. Where is she? I've been in a situation, and I felt like I didn't have. I actually felt like I didn't have a voice. I was afraid to talk because I had a friend that told me not to. I would never put my kids in no predicament like that, ever, ever. And for sis to downplay my situation and say that I lied and I told her I was gonna kiki and make a story, I'm just stuck on that because it's just like, how can I make something up that's out there already? That's already happened. Like I remember I had to do they do a test too. They had to do a test. I went to the hospital. I had to do a test, some kind of kit thing. I don't know what it was down there. Some kind of kit thing. Look, I don't know. I can't tell you what it was, but it was something they had to do. And I just felt so. I remember, it's so weird. I felt so nasty. It's almost like I can still like smell him on me. So you don't know what I went through. You don't know, and I know y'all probably don't get it, but it's like I can still. When I speak on this, it's like that scent. That scent. I don't even know the name of the scent. I can't even like. It's like I smell the dirt. I smell all kind of stuff, not just the scent. I can still smell it. That scent of him when I speak about it, and I see it. I see everything. I see the apartments. I see the feel. I see the air vent that where I was on. The air vent that I was backed up to. Have I been to therapy? Did I go to therapy about it? No, I don't think I don't think. I just my mom just kept asking me over and over, "Am I okay?" My mom was real supportive whenever stuff like that happened. She just took off of work. I just felt like I had to be quiet. I stayed in my room. If I wasn't playing basketball, I think I was out of school for a little bit, and they let me stay out of school. But then I just was in my room. Then I finally started coming out of my comfort zone or whatever you want to call it, my bubble, and then I started talking. I just felt so embarrassed. Like I was embarrassed. I was ashamed. I barely talk. I stopped going to Philip House. And then when I started back going, I was quiet. Have you been? Who sent the person? Your consciousness and memory still holds it, kind of like PTSD. I never thought of it. I guess you can say it's like PTSD. I guess you can say that. Like when you really sit and think about it, the fact that, like, I think the weird thing to me is more so the scent. Like I don't know why when I speak about it, I smell him. I see him. Oh man. You need to see a therapist. This could be triggering to start thinking more about it. Ooh. Thank y'all. I'm trying not to cry. I told myself I wasn't gonna cry. I said I wasn't gonna cry. I said I wasn't gonna cry. I didn't even want to talk about it, but you know, for somebody to sit here and act like that's cute. There's so many bullies on this platform, y'all. It was already too late. You know, I said I already deleted it, but it was already too late. I already saw the comment. I wish I could be an actress because then I could hold it together. I wish I could be. So yeah, that's that. You know. So I think I'll probably make a GoFundMe. It's really expensive. Like I'm gonna try. I mean, my aunt's already said she already helped me with a little bit. The first part. Like I said, I don't gotta like this woman. She ain't ever have to like me. But why would you get on here and lie on my kids about something like this? Like I said, she never knew that this happened to me. But you just got on here. And then when you found out that it did happen to me, you said that I heated up with you. Breathe, Jazzy, breathe. Think before you say. Okay. I don't know. I can't even think straight right now. Like that shit just. Oh, hold on. Hi. Yeah, and I was like, okay. And I said, I'm okay. He said, sorry. It's like, no, I'm okay. Okay. I'm gonna get off y'all because it is 5:46. We get some water. It's 5:46. I'm about to go. I already had the food marinating, so I'm about to start on it, put in the air fryer and stuff. So I just wanted to talk about that and get that up. And I wasn't trying to come on here and cry. I ain't like I know y'all gonna. I don't want no sympathy for what I went through. That happened years ago. I don't even want to think about it. I hate that I have to even talk about it, but I feel like it has to be known because like I could not let something like this happen to my child because of what I went through. Like all of it, from me not being able to speak about it. Like I would be a sick ass person to not let my child speak if something happened to her. And not only my child we have a platform. That's water. Water. Hold on. I didn't want you to spill it. Love y'all. Love y'all. I'll talk to y'all later.